Hello everybody, so my name is Emily and I'm going to be explaining my experiment today. So I'm just going to kind of go step by step. So on the right, you're going to see just my plate with some of these spices. So I put in salt. All I had was seasoning salt, unfortunately, but it's still salt nonetheless. And then I got some pepper and put pepper in there as well as the instructions stated. And then on the left, you can see my balloon and then the results. So basically what I did, I kind of went step by step through the instructions. I got basic balloons off Amazon. They're just party balloons. Filled them up and tied them, and then I rubbed them against my hair, and then I put them on the plate with the spices, and then as you can see, it picked up more of the salt. So I honestly found that very interesting. I didn't really know what to expect going into this experiment, but doing more research, it kind of makes sense. But at the beginning, I was worried that the experiment wouldn't go as well just because I wasn't using like regular table salt. I was using more seasoning salt. So since there's kind of a little bit different spices mixed in with the salt, I thought it would kind of throw me off a little bit. But I feel like this is kind of what I was expecting as like reading the instructions and having to explain why pepper is more attracted to the balloon than the salt. So what I did learn when I was doing research and I was doing all my like homework and all that type of stuff, I learned that pepper actually polarizes easier than salt. There's a few different ways why pepper can be attracted to the balloon more, but pepper can polarizes easier than salt. So this means that like the electrons will move to one side. So one side will become positive, one side will become negative, meaning that that positive side will attract to the negative balloon. So the negative, the reason why the balloon is negative is because when you rub it against your hair, that creates a negative charge. Essentially, it creates static electricity, which is a negative charge. And then this polarizes the salt and the pepper. So another reason why the pepper is actually being attracted to the balloon more is because it's lighter than the salt. So of course the balloon is going to pick up something that is much lighter, not much lighter, but lighter, because it's just easier for the pepper to grab onto the balloon. I just want to kind of go back to some errors that I may have kind of done in this experiment. One being the fact that I wasn't using regular table salts. I'm not sure if more salt could have gone onto the balloon since it is mixed with some other spices. It's just there's a few different more ingredients than regular salt. So I'm thinking maybe if I did regular salt, would that have picked up some more salt? Because it can, salt can be attracted to the balloon. It's not as easy as pepper. So does this mean that there could have been errors in the experiment? I'm not too sure. I would like to try it again. I want to go pick up some regular salt, but unfortunately at the time I just didn't have any, which is pretty weird to not have that in my kitchen, but and so yeah, that's how my experiment went. It was pretty fun, and I would like to do it again, just like the other experiment I did last week, and it was really nice learning all the why towards the experiment. And then just to kind of add on, the balloon, I was thinking, could the balloons, how much it was filled, could that have affected anything, or the how long you put the balloon on your head for, because I didn't do it too long. As you can see, I didn't pick up too much, but if I did it longer, like rubbed out my hair longer, could that have caused any different changes? The longer you do it, does that cause more to kind of become attracted to the balloon, or does it matter? So it's something to think about for me. Anyways, to think about. So there's a lot of different things to kind of take into account in this experiment. It's not as simple as it may seem. But yes, that is my experiment, and I hope you enjoyed.